back. Merry Christmas also. I'm going to start a 12 days of Christmas thing here, so it should be a video every day for the next 12 days. Of course, today's Christmas, and when this gets posted anyway. So I'm going to start with, appropriate, a nativity scene. It'll be a simple little project. You probably build this in like an hour. There's not going to be any angles or anything like that. I designed it so that the roof will just come together like this instead of having to cut it at angles and stuff. So it'll be really simple, something you can put together in, like I said, probably an hour. Probably take longer to cut all the pieces than it will be to put it together. I'm going to use the nail gun and some glue. You can use screws, glue, whatever. Again, this would be another simple project for your kids. And you can just leave it on the front porch. It should stand up on its own the way I designed it. I'm going to put a 2x4 on the bottom, but you'll see how it comes together. And then the tricky part, of course, is going to be having somebody paint it, which I have Caitlin, my daughter. So she does all of that kind of stuff for the projects. Otherwise, you can just follow along and get some. There's lots of designs on Pinterest and Google Images. Just do that, and then you can, it's really not as simple. There's no face. It's really just colors and then hairline and stuff. So it'll be pretty simple to paint, even if you are not very artistically inclined. It'll work out pretty good, and you'll get the idea. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get the stuff cut out, and then I'll join you over here at the table and put it together. All of these are going to be real quick videos, so here's my cut list, and I will post this out there. It's going to be 14.5, 11, 12, and 12. So you'll have two pieces. This is going to be a 2x4 down here on the bottom behind. This one right here is going to be a piece of the 1x. So what I bought was, I bought cedar for these, 1x4 by 8 cedar and a 1x4 by 8 pine. So cedar for these three, 24 inches. So 3 pieces at 24, a 14.5, an 11, a 12, and a 12 out of just scrap 2x4 or whatever you have. Well, I don't have any scrap 2x4s. I got this one piece of treated here. It's 14 inches. I'm just going to use him, even though he's a 2x6. But really, it's just for a base so that the stuff will stand up, right, and have some weight to the bottom. So I'll use this piece instead. Okay, so here's all the pieces. And I'll go ahead and cut that down to 12 inches just so it stays to my plans. And now it's just a matter of some glue and a couple nails. And of course, for the cedar, I'm going to use the smooth side for the painting. That way it looks a little bit better. Sorry, I lied. I forgot the inside piece here. One more 12-inch piece at the top. Be right back. Okay, my daughter has Mary, Joseph, and Baby painted, and now we're just going to assemble it. I went ahead and stained these instead of paint them. I think that would just look a little bit better. Now you're going to need to raise this up on the back, because I'm going to go through the back side so that my nails don't show. If you're going to glue it, make sure you only stain one side so that where they meet, the glue will stick. But anyway, just lay them face down. Get your spacer and put it in there, and on your floor or workbench, get you something to butt it up against so they're all nice and flush. And then on here, I drew me a little line. You can barely see it right there. And that's about 3/4 of the way in. It's close enough. You can eyeball it even, just so that it's almost the same distance sticking out on each side. And then you want to just put your board under here. And then you'll glue, screw, staple, whatever you have. I'm going to use my little brad nailer here. Just get it flushed. Make sure your spacer's right. Line up your edges here. And then you're ready to go. Well, as you can see, I love building projects and everything, but this may become a Christmas tradition here in this household. I'd love to hear what your favorite tradition is. Maybe something from when you were growing up or something that you do now. Anyway, just leave comments below or click on that community tab and go start a discussion over there. Always interesting to see what other people do. You could pocket hole these in the back just to make it fit a little bit better, but on the SketchUp, I just drew it to where they lined up on the corners there. So whenever you've got it lined up and it looks good enough for you, you can just staple it down. Okay. There we go.
And here it is. As you can see, I left the base off. I decided it wasn't needed, just something else to put on, and kind of would make it harder to store later on anyway with the base on there. For us, it's just probably going to lean up against the wall or the porch, side of the porch, or maybe even just leave it here up against the fireplace. Have a Merry Christmas, and as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to check back tomorrow, and we'll catch you in the next video.